while. I'm going to go ahead and get this going. So, I was particularly asked to go ahead and deliver this message because it needed to, which I don't mind. So, somebody decided to go ahead and do, but they should not have done. And for the men that went on ahead and participated, so be it. You just, it's like people take it for a game and it's funny. And whoever did what they did yesterday, last night, and early this morning, I made it very clear a lot of people do not love their kids. They didn't cherish anything that they wanted, anything that they asked for. So he shall take it away. And at every any instance that where I have to feel rage, I have to feel bad, I have to feel pain, I have to feel upset or hurt in any shape, form, or fashion. Because it's like I'm not for the cry out of baby. Because none of these people was worth my tears. And then this was just the end of that cycle, which is like, does it hurt? Of course. But do I care at this point? No. This just officially made it very clear because I said, look, short all the messages and all the names that you had to go ahead and post on the community post, any person tied to this person, and I said EBG, and you made that occur today, every person who ever worked with that person is going to lose two of their own. And it will be this year. Oh, they not for to make you wait no more. And then any other baneful, hateful things that they did, they're about to feel the same thing that they put me through. If it was a humiliation, if it was like I was like, sure, why would all these people, especially these men, I was like, it had to be fake profile stuff. But whoever did that, oh, they for to suffer that. Whoever try to set up, kidnapping, get all these people to work up against you, and then they get people in these communities, they got to add that same. It's like it's no different, like I said, in street justice or court justice. In street justice can be just as well as freak accidents, odd accidents, stuff occurring that you be like, how, but how, I didn't even do anything. And I didn't. Yes, you did. You decided to participate. You decided to speak my name. You decided to do rituals. You decided to go ahead and still speak hateful today when you could have just been like, you know what, this person ain't did nothing to me. I should have gave this back. I shouldn't have never said that. I shouldn't have never participated. I shouldn't have never got these group of people. And even if these people, well, I did not know that I was, that this was going to be what it was. Okay, cool. So be it. So be it. So it's like, if it was to take away people's children, that's what's gonna happen to you. But time that's by 10. If it was supposed to be cause people to lose opportunities, business, to create families, to have medical help, to have assistance. If anybody had chose to be on the fence, whether do I help her, do I not help her, am I gonna be nice to her? Yesterday was the last day. Today is effectively how it's going to begin. So any prophecy or prediction that I had put out for people to go ahead, you just got to figure out what did you do, how did you participate, and who did you choose to work with in order to do this participation. So what type of petition you got to think? What did I choose to do to was it the gossip? Was it sharing this person picture? Was this talking about they looks? Was this talking about they kids, stealing from them, lying on them? Even choosing to try to shut them down, keep them from talking, keep them from seeing, make them, feel undesirable, all this other stuff. And I said, I feel bad. I don't even feel bad at this point. I don't. It's like, if you ever see me in the comments and it's some of your people and your relatives, oh, they kid passed on today. That's what you're gonna get from me from here on out. You think I'm gonna feel some? Mm-mm. You think I'm gonna have to do a ritual? Mm-mm. I'm not have to do none of that. Today has marked the day where everybody would. If I have to receive that, and you wanted that stuff in blood, that's how you fit to receive it. Started today at 10 p.m. today. Somebody gonna end up being like, "What happened? What happened?" I'm gonna say, "Okay, why this happened to my kid? Why it had to happen to me?" You didn't stop it. You didn't speak up. You didn't go decide to go do the right thing. You decided that you wanted to keep it going and going. And anybody that if somebody come back tonight and do something to my window or come back around me one more time, 10 p.m. Mark the time. I have zero problem with it. Mark the time. That's when, in a snap of a finger, you got to understand, did you stop anybody? Did you go run your mouth to people when clearly you knew not to fucking run your mouth? So now it's your loss. Now your protection is fully gone because you won't get it from me. Now it's just like, let's pick a, no, you ain't trying to see the other side of me. And seeing the other side of me, like I said, I made it very clear when even when I posted it, on that TikTok where somebody want to bring that smoke, I got some stuff to sort out. I'm ready when you ready. I'm ready when you ready. I'm ready when you MFing is ready. Because now at this point, it'll be years before anybody feel like, damn, is she gonna talk to people? She gonna kick it to? Can we act like we church friends? No, because I'm gonna show you what it means when someone gonna check you on the spot, and I'm ruffling feathers, and that anybody choosing that you didn't want to protect. So, my phone don't give a care about who you work for, and you still wanted to ride the fence. That includes you too. Anybody playing in the back of my phone, mirroring my phone, any account today will be your day. Where it was a game before, not so much. So be it. Mote be. Amen. Ashe. You felt that strong? Cool. I have no problem. Because if I choose to have to cry today and I'm crying in anger, that's how you gonna feel whenever that such and such got in a car crash today. I don't know if they made it. I don't know what's going on. Such and such OD today. They went to this party. Or they, because this is, what is it? Yeah, graduation right around the corner. I see death around the corner. Mark my words. Y'all paying with somebody's life. Y'all will pay me back with y'all own. It'll be y'all own folks. You want to go ahead and try that with me? Curse yourself. Curse yourself. Because I ain't got protection for nobody. I won't. Be stupid enough to touch my children. I promise you. Every time you do something, you play me with your own sangre. You play me with your blood. I'm going to realize I have zero problem with it. You showed you didn't care about your life or your children's life or anything that you cherish. But you decided to do it today. So mark today from today all the way through September. '21st of September. We got to go. Just remember how far back you go from whatever it is that you've been participating to work against me. Go back all the way through all this time. So if you've been doing it for the last 6-8 months, that's how long you fit to be suffering. Add tax, depending on how severe that you decided to do. If you've been doing this since 2020, 2022, 23, 24, current, shit, I'm going to take this all the way back to some of these motherfuckers. This shit going to go all the way back to 1998 for a lot of them. Shit, for some of them, shit, just go ahead and take that back to the 80s if got to be. And a lot of you are not going to make it. Somebody's not going to make it. They poor little heart can't take it. Michael Myers not having to touch a soul. But they wanted to go ahead and do that. Whoever's last name starts with Thomas, Jones, Ramirez, Jimenez, Martinez. Let's see. Juarez, let it start. Part of the community, the South Chase community, Orlando, Florida, Kissimmee, Osceola, Seminole County, anybody around them. Plantation, Celebration, all of that. Davenport, All of that. And I don't do right now, make it do what it do, baby. Get, because I ain't got no sympathy or empathy for nobody. No, and now, no, I'll leave it at that. But approach with caution. Man, what happened to her? She pistol whipped her for about 40 hours. It ain't gonna be about 45 minutes. Don't choose to be scared and don't know. Is this gonna be revenge? Me speaking the words is enough revenge. I ain't gotta go ahead in my hand. I ain't even gotta load my clip to do this. So if you feel you a police officer and all this other stuff, count your days, baby. Because a lot of them, you got spouses, you got husbands, you got wives, you got kids. What happened? We stay in some of the safest neighborhood. How did this happen? The little dogs, you got to get taken out. They got to stage it the same way y'all wanted it staged for me. The same way y'all wanted motherfuckers try to come kidnap me. The same way you wanted me to feel fucking uncomfortable, right? You want to feel unsafe? Your turn. Game face starts today, 10 p.m. Actually, for some of them, it started at 4:33. There's such and such that we ain't heard from. Choosing the dead, and I'm like, why I got a headache? Why I'm gonna start dropping all these gems? And he dropping the gems? All right. So we don't want her to have that type of happiness. Cool. No worries. I ain't tripping. Shit, actually, you just did me a favor and it saved me a headache. Honestly, it saved me the headache, the trouble, having to carry on bloodlines and stuff like that. That's why I don't get excited about stuff. Oh, do you know? Do you need this? Do you want this? Oh, well, we can send them the letter, but just long as they don't tell what happened and what they did, no, you can keep that. You can keep that. We fit to speak on it now. And now that they gonna go ahead and want to give me that, and everybody want to sign off on it, now I can speak freely. Keep fucking money. I don't even fucking money now. It's like I want to get for the payback. It's time for the payback. It's payback time. And I don't even want the money, baby. I don't even want the money. Y'all can keep that. Y'all can keep all this shit for all I give a damn. It's my turn now. And what my term is, you pay me back with what it is that you want to go and do. A lot of shit you want my face and play with my name and thought it was a game. So be it. It's your turn now. I hope you can handle it. Because I'm getting somebody. And what you want me to pay attention to alligator tears? I could care less. I can care less. Y'all want to keep the kids? By all means, keep them. By all means. But now it's my turn. But if we every time that we turn, like I said, extraction team. Only thing I'm required to do is just this. Okay, cool. Oh, ditch this. Oh, they want to keep this for themselves. By all means, they can keep all this shit. All this. Because the moment that they gonna have to switch my identity and all this other stuff, game face, bro. Game face, bro. I'm gonna probably eat this shit. It started to look real fun to me now. It was funny to them. Now it's fun to me because they know at the same time they don't hold no weight, let alone no rank, and let alone spirituality and the rest of that shit. They know it ain't. You gotta know how I'm coming. I don't want to be cool with you. I don't want to be friends. I don't give a fuck about you going to church. I don't give a fuck about you, what community, who you work with. I don't give a shit about none of that. Because now, at this point where I could have been in collaboration with people, companies, organizations, now I'm told it's a no. Take no offer. You're going down this journey alone. You're doing this solo. We took away everything that you needed to be out of your way. This part of this journey is just for you. I choose. I don't ever want no spouse. I don't want no twin flame. I don't want no divine nothing. I'll take this divine baby lone wolf. feed them to the woods, come back. Hey, it wasn't a game. Move. Keep on trying to intercept because it's no longer going to be intercepted. And even if you try to take it down, you shouldn't be down on any platforms. The prophecy shall be fulfilled one way or another. The choice is yours. You signing every single person that's playing right now, trying to take down YouTube, TikTok, whatever, trying to play on the phone, trying to go ahead and do what it is that you do. The more I have to vocalize it, you will pay me with what's yours. And that's fine with me. So don't sit there and get aggressive because the moment you get aggressive and you start talking like you ain't got no sense to me, and I ain't got to scream. I was even told, Rita, don't even be ignorant. If they come at you with some nonsense or whatever, because it's gonna be one officer where a situation is gonna happen, and they gonna be looking at me in rage and anger. What you in rage and anger for? You participated. All your foreign people that you paid to do the hacking, the lying, the stalking, cyberbullying, they paying me. They paying me in blood. So I don't really care. A win is a win one way or another. Your most precious love was a win is a win. You're too busy grieving. So you arresting me, hey judge. It seemed like he was on the grievance. Didn't he just recently or she recently lose relatives or family and they working on this case? I don't feel that they were mentally or emotionally stable to even go ahead and process this case, because anybody, if they in grief and depending on how much anger they have and they don't go through psychological evaluations on their own the same way that they were trying to put me through psychological evaluations, judge, I feel that they could go ahead and alter any type of documentation because of their emotional and mental state. Case in point, they can't argue that because that is factual and that is part of the statutes and some of certain laws and regulations in certain states. Because you know you're supposed to take leave whenever those things go ahead and happen. Someone's going to know at that moment they made a grave mistake. Because at any given time during this time that I could prove, hey, they lost loved ones, they lost certain things in this situation, and they were still working certain cases that they shouldn't have. Oh, dang, if they keep, oh, trust and believe me, the evidence is stacked. And a lot of people were sitting there looking like, who else do she got? Well, prior to me not really using, Facebook 2023, I think maybe the first beginning of 2024, and after that, I ain't using no more. Cool. But I got who the main people were in that situation, so I ain't really tripping because I don't have access to Instagram or Facebook. I'm not on no dating app. So anybody that was sitting there thinking and had this idea that it was something that they were supposed to be getting out of me, well, that hopefully they trace back around to whoever it was and whoever they find out where they were sending that money, because all they got to do is look for the tag of where they sending the money. And even if they change their name, it's going to show. But the only thing that they could have did was just try to block it. Well, call whatever app or whatever thing that you use. Hey, is there a tracking number for these places of these people that I sent this money to? Eventually, they'll track that down too. So, depending on how it is, I'm feeling like even for some of these enemies to go ahead and figure out whoever it was that they were doing this to, and it tends to be some females. And now it's going to be a lot of men in very big trauma shock because, like, oh, my baby mama, the mother of my children. Sounds personal, Bob. You felt it was a bright idea to go ahead and use someone else's face identity and do this? Cool. You went along with it. You watched it. So why should I care? Actually, I look forward to now. It's like, shoot, to figure out, watch the news, watch certain things that's going on in certain cities. Why not? Totally did, right? It's free game at this point. Keep going though. I love it. But it starts today. We already at 6. Some people will start at 7 p.m. And it's going to continue all the way from now to September. For some of them, very slow and reckless. So the same way that I had to wait, it's the same way that these people have to wait. Any type of information you plan to bring to me, like we're gonna cause them to have a psychotic break. No, you won't. Because the calmer I get, the worse it is for you. So now you're giving me nothing but time to work on it mentally and emotionally. And see, a lot of people don't think how I think. So apparently, I still have a win in all of this situation for whatever it is that you decide to bring to me. So now I don't have to be concerned about this next situation. So shit, I'm cool with it. This was my piece of signal. Wake up, Sharita. They woke you up and they took that away. Game face, so get busy. All right, cool. Molded be. So be it. Shalom. Shalom. Salam alaikum. Mashallah. Amen. Let's let it be what it's gonna be. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. Shit, it is somebody hoping like I'm gonna send them the videos and evidence and the conversation. Appreciate that. I can just utilize that for the court case either way, because a lot of this shit is defamation for character, and this is dangerous type of lies too. Like what? Cool, cool. I'm with it though. I ain't even tripping. But like I said, for right now, I'm gonna cry because I'm angry that a mug. Safe to say. I can't say everybody's safe on this one. And it's like someone wanted to use to mix the words. You still have no argument, attorney. You still have no argument, judge. You're still guilty as charged for your protection. So you do the crime, you gotta do time, baby. It's repercussions and consequences for every decision, choice that you make to. So every second of the day that you choose to participate in something, right now, every PD, sheriff, and person with law judicial ties, and they still going ahead and giving people authorizations to do certain things, right down to certain conversations. You on duty and you doing this shit. You off duty, you doing this shit. If you out here in Brevard County, I try to show you mercy. Anybody within this community, I try to give you mercy. You showed disgrace and you showed distasteful behavior. So be it. Game face, bro. It officially starts today, May 12th, all the way to the end of summer, out to September. Someone will have the biggest blow, and that's going to be the final nail on the coffin, like I used those rusted nails, right? October will be the right way because y'all really participated and did this up to October, up to Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy hunting. So the more hateful and the more pushback, the more that you want to keep doing this, the more that I have to feel like, okay, I know I did everything I'm supposed to do to protect myself because I'm not doing anything outwardly to harm anybody. I'm not doing any recipes to do anything. But I'm pretty sure if my ancestors wake me up and want me to arrest, recipe, there's no need for it. They don't touch no herbs, don't write nothing down, don't do none of that. I'm her soul said she was just transmuted. Don't even return the sender because what they're about to receive prior to for everything they've been doing and depending on how long they have participated in this. They will reap every time that they spoke on you. Now I'm getting people sitting in the corner like, is they talking about me? Do they know? They know. People trying to convince other people like, oh, it's not true. I didn't have no parts of it. Da, da, da. Too late. Too late. But the only thing I can say, touche. Touche. I ain't even tripping, bye-bye. I ain't even tripping on anybody that did my name or did that last little burial. I ain't even tripping because shit, basically, you gave me relief. Now I ain't got to go through the headache. I ain't got to go through the confusion, but you do. Gomez, Gonzalez, and all of them. Hey, back to me. Shit, you should have had a backbone, spoke up. You shouldn't have never lied, and y'all should have never brought my names into this shit with the Hernandez, everybody else involved. I don't want to go back. You going back. Everybody going together, as a matter of fact. And if you think I care, but what about I don't care about them kids. You don't care about them kids. And now that I'm in this one, and me showing up like this, count y'all days, bruh. Just count it. 'Cause it's like, really and truly, it's like, it's all forgiven though. But it's not to be forgotten. And how it won't be forgotten, some people, they might be the ones have to stand there and watch it all fall around them. They cursed me. They did this. It's also going to teach people quit holding grudges. Now you need to learn how to use your words. And the more you don't know how to use your words and you trying to do get back and do hateful stuff because you don't know how to use your words, it sounds like a personal problem to me. You won't get sympathy or empathy up out of me. Well, they are able to help, and I am, but I won't. This was the last, final, me looking to help anybody, even an enemy. But you showed me today at this moment, as soon as I had to wake up from my nap, that this was what you chose to do. Cool. So be it. But I'm just here to let anybody know who continues to participate at this time, at this second, at this moment. The clock is ticking for you. You summon Samuel? Well, Samuel is here. Samuel is here. See, definitely around the corner. And that's just what it's going to be.